Okay, another video. One girl that I didn't know very well, Kathy Martin, tall, smart. Another one of these girls you'd only ever hear positive, just capable. But I had one interaction with her, which is pretty interesting. She had a pool party, and everybody came to her pool. And I was one of the people invited because it was for a particular class. We had one of these grade 12 classes of kind of free format. I think it might have been called extended studies or something. So you're supposed to have a teacher there who's more like free, well-rounded, or that kind of thing. And he was that kind of teacher. He, quite confident and well-spoken. Rest in peace, and I apologize that I cannot remember your name. He actually was in a car accident before high school was out. And there was 2 students, or maybe 3, with him in his van. And they were people that he would drive a student around to do special curriculum stuff. Big steel van, full-size Ford van. So if you thought those were safe in some way. Nope, everybody died. He turned left, and a big truck T-boned at a high speed. Back to Kathy Martin. So we went to, this is when he was alive, and he drove us to Kathy's house. Everyone in the van. We went to Kathy's house. Some of us walked because we left early. And Suzanne was there. I got to have one date with Suzanne. She was very tall. Kathy was tall, Suzanne was tall. Tall, smart, skinny girls, but who were athletic also. So, just confident, beautiful. Anyway, where was this event? It was movie night. Shreddies had a promotion. You could buy a box of Shreddies and there's a free movie coupon. Well, my brain said, buy 20 boxes of Shreddies then. Because everyone wants to go to movies. And I cut out the coupons and I went to the movie theater and I tried to sell 20 Shreddies coupons. And it included a free popcorn, so I said I'll sell it for $1 less than your ticket price and you get a free popcorn. That's a bargain. And everyone was like, get out of lineup, kid, that's illegal, you can't do that. You're breaking the law. No, I'm not. I bought all these Shreddies. I even had a box of the Shreddies in my pack sack. See, it comes with a movie coupon. I cut it out. As prepared as you could be. Nobody bought one. One of the guys who cut in, and my French teacher was there, Madame Nielsen. She was really great. She was just by the book, but just so, just go. Sharp, organized. It kind of shows that you don't really have to have a super character and do extra stuff. You could just do the book, because her character was to be the sharp, organized teacher. She didn't show it otherwise, but she smiled and she acted bright, and that was it. And you couldn't be a din bulb. Like, stand up and smarten up. She was quite pretty, as teachers go. So was Jane Kennan. So was Jane Powell. But you would have had to be someone who's transcended on that. Otherwise, no. Our high school grade 12 girls were pretty and hot and everything. Older ladies were not. Okay. One of these guys in the lineup was the one who said, blah, blah, you're breaking the law. We're going to report you. And I heard Kathy say, he is not. He's offering you a deal. You could have taken it and you'd have a coupon and save some money. It's that simple. Why do you talk to someone that way? They're trying to offer you something. I was like, wow! I didn't know it. It was her father. And she just totally did that. It re-empowered me. I got shut out 3 times in a row and she heard it. And so this is about disempowerment, re-empowerment. And even to someone in grade 12, how they can be disempowered by one adult speaking some shit, and how they could be re-empowered by another adult or even a kid if they're listening, by someone saying something in their favor and bringing them back. So there you go, Kathy Martin. So Grad 88 takes the stage. I am joining the Navy and becoming a helicopter pilot. Or was it Air Force? I don't know. But in Canadian, I don't know. I think the Navy has the helicopters, really big ones, and they land on the ships. Yep, yes, I'm going to fly one of those twin rotor helicopters. Weigh thousands of pounds and can fly somehow. Incredible how they do that. Whoa, really? Are you serious? Wow. I didn't know. Yeah, no, really. She said they were doing recruitment and I listened to them and I thought, wow, that all sounds really good. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I think she was one of those ones that could have got a scholarship. The big one, maybe she got that too, I'm not sure. Just receiving. I have telepathy. If you think you hear voices of your friends, you might actually have telepathy. But if you go to a hospital for some stupid reason, they usually make an excuse and they make you step in it and then say, you're mental. And they'll say, do you hear voices? If you say yes, they're going to give you a drug which would cause suicide. It's either Haldon, Risperidone, Consta, Palperidone, and Vega. They're all the same thing. So never ever say that you hear voices. And if you say, well, I hear voices, but they're good. No, because maybe one day they'll be bad. Just like me going to court and say, yeah, I break these rules, but I'm good. No, you can't break any rules. You have to say, I don't break the rules. You have to lie in court. Take note from the court. Is the court carpet dirty and look like a mocking joke? And yet it represents the queen? So the court in itself is giving you some clues. Does your lawyer dress like a bit of a slob? That's because he represents slobs. That's the lawyer you have. Okay. This is a giant centipede, but it's not a, I think they're called Scolandia. That's the one that bit me. That one, the legs splay out really big, and it hides into a skinny stick. This one has a big fat body. It might be toxic too, though. I'm going to have to look this up. I should take a picture of it while I can. That's a pretty big one. I would say that is 10 inches long. I'm going to cut this short so I can take a picture. Oh, actually, Google can get this from the video. Yeah, Scolandia one looks like a weapon. Its legs are just outrageous. Whoa, look at him escape. It's so big and heavy. I'm going to look him up on Google now. I'll be right back.